Can you shut up? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For some reason our fridge has a lot to say today. Also, my dad and my sister have a big mouth today. I was about to start recording as a YouTuber does, and then they were like, every time you bake something for a video, it turns out gross. Excuse me, like, I don't find that to be true, because there's been so many videos where I've baked something and then like as soon as the camera is shut off, there being little pigs gobbling up what I just made. So just remember there are ops all around you, even in your household. I did make them go upstairs though. They were watching the Olympics in the living room and I was like, go upstairs please. Anyways, today something very exciting will be happening. We are making what I like to refer to as those cookies, but apparently they have a name. Apparently it's like the Lofthouse brand, which like didn't even know that was a thing. So sponsor me or something, I don't know. But they're just like the iconic cookies that appeared throughout our childhood many times in your 3rd grade class's Christmas party, at your best friend's birthday party when you were 7 and you don't speak to that person anymore. I can't think of anything else. Those cookies appeared everywhere and they're so good. They're like sugar cookies, but they're like cake cookies and they have like the frosting and the sprinkles and we eat them up every time. So today we're gonna be trying to make that because when I did start my YouTube channel, the name was Enzo's Kitchen. Just to be completely open and honest with you guys, that is unfortunately true. So today we're doing a video in the series of the Enzo's Kitchen resurgence. I'm back, I'm here to stay. Enzo's Kitchen is alive and well. So let's like try to recreate these cookies, shall we? I'm thinking we need like a better angle so you can see like what is actually happening, you know? Like I don't want you guys to feel excluded. Is that okay? Like I did a little like question sticker on my Instagram and I was like, what should I make today? Ask me questions, whatever. And somebody said cosmic brownies and then that got the wheels turning. So shout out to you. And then I was like, wait, like the iconic like cake cookie, Lofthouse, whatever they're called. I'm just gonna call them the iconic cake cookie things because that's just what my brain registered them as. And that got me thinking, but then I was like, which one should I make? So I did an Instagram poll and the results speak for themselves. I mean, I guess you can tell which one won because, so like the Lofthouse cake cookie, what we're making today has 57% and then cosmic brownies 43%. So if you want me to do a part 2 with cosmic brownies, let me know. But also like we'll have to see how this goes today because it flopped. So first we're gonna add butter and powdered sugar. This is 4 ounces of butter, which I'm pretty sure is a 1/2 cup, which is 1 stick. I think our softened butter is going in the bowl as our first step in this huge journey. Next is powdered sugar. So let's get a question up in here while we're measuring that out. Could you guys read one of the questions really fast? I'm just kidding. Sorry, I just like wanted to pretend that like I had a producer here that was like helping me record. It's just me guys. I'm a little Enzo YouTuber. So there are a few about senior year, the upcoming school year and all of that. And I know that a lot of my viewers are the same age as me. We're all going into senior year. What are you most excited about for senior year? I'd say this glorious 2nd semester that everybody is talking about. Every time I talk to somebody about senior year, they're like, the 1st semester sucks, but the 2nd one is a lot better. Sadly, that's not comforting because the upcoming semester is 1st semester of senior year, which is like it's supposed to be the horrible one. So I'm like, like what is going on here? I am excited just to like submit college applications and kind of have that relief and that weight lifted off my shoulder. But then again, the school that I really want to go to is like very, very, very hard to get in. So it's like, what other way is there to feel other than anxious? Exactly. Okay, we're just gonna mix this together really quickly. Also, this is like such a vibe. A lovely rainy summer day and we're baking together. Like, oh, how cute. Also, I feel like Nora Smith right now. Like, my kids got up and said they wanted the iconic Lofthouse cookies, but I don't want to go to the store and get all of those processed ingredients that come in them. So my husband helped me make some homemade. Next we have the extracts, vanilla and almonds. Just got some from the store today. Then here's almond extract and then we're also adding in an egg. Here's my egg. I kind of feel very like Food Network-like because I have the ingredients like laid out here and like feeling prepared. Fun fact, I actually auditioned for Food Network when I was 11 and I made it to like the 2nd or 3rd round of auditions. But like if you want a full story time on that, I feel like I could do a whole video. Let me know if you want that. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, wait, continuing with the question, I'm like all over the place here, but one thing that I am really looking forward to for senior year is having a senior musical because it's like at this point I'm a veteran in that department. I've done literally 5 or 6 shows, I believe. So it's like, give us something good. I really hope we do something more modern. My current prediction for what show it's gonna be is Wizard of Oz. I feel like I would be okay with that. Definitely not like something super modern, but like I think a big thing with theater too is like when you're doing a period piece, you don't have to take like everything from that time period, if you know what I mean. But now I'm going on a whole different tangent. What would my dream show be? Little Mermaid. I think Ursula is a dream role. And I feel like I've mentioned that like many a times. I think for Wizard of Oz, I feel like the Scarecrow would be fun. Also, I saw The Prom twice recently. My friend was Shelby in it. She's really good. And I saw it twice and like I just love The Prom. and like that would be such a fun show to do. And like I would love to be Angie because just like some of the comments where it's like, oh, like what are you gonna do with those antelope legs of yours? Or like, you bet your sweet milf ass. I'm like, this is me, guys. Yeah, so those are just some fun options that I would love. I'm hoping for something modern, just like something a little bit outside of like the 1400s. No shade, no shade. So that is combined. Let's get another question going for us. Oh my gosh, it's like I can predict it every single time. Like I would be fully confident if somebody said like, if you post a question sticker on your Instagram and somebody asks about reality shifting, you get $1 million. I would 100% bet my money on that. Did that make sense? So he said, did you manage to reality shift in the end? In the end, by Linkin Park. In the end. That actually reminds me that some of the lyrics and that song really just apply to like my answer to this question. So first of all, the answer is no. So basically my stance on reality shifting is I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? I tried so hard and got so far. You know what I mean? Okay, you can only eat one for the rest of your life. Brownies, chocolate chip cookies, or cinnamon buns. As much as I love cinnamon buns, I prefer to keep them like an occasional treat because they are like kind of heavy, you know? Brownies and chocolate chip cookies, that is really hard. Like that's like asking me to pick a favorite child. Like, I don't know. But like, I'm overanalyzing this. I'm gonna say brownies, just because like brownies and ice cream, top tier. Next question is, what was your favorite cereal as a child? I really do love this question. I would say probably Honey Nut Cheerios. Also, I am a big granola fan. Not to be like so niche and like just being really quirky, but I did go to summer camp once in 2019 and I remember I went up to like the little cereal bar and I was like, hi, can I have granola please? And they were like, oh my gosh, you were the first person to ask for granola all summer. I was like, okay, like I guess I'm just like a granola girl now. Like at summer camp, like yes, I like granola. Yes, I drive a Subaru. Okay, next is baking powder. This is a half teaspoon, but we're gonna save a dish. So I got the teaspoon and I'm measuring like half of it. Are you currently watching any TV shows? Series of unfortunate events. Somebody please like force me to watch something new. Everything I watch, I've already seen. If you have any show recommendations that you're like, okay, go outside your comfort zone and watch this show, please let me know. But series of unfortunate events, like I've probably talked about it in a video, but they do the books justice. The books are so good. Okay, next question is top 3 movies right now. This is just at the moment and in general, but La La Land, Hunger Games, and then Catching Fire. Catching Fire might be one above The Hunger Games. Like Catching Fire is a sequel that I say does genuinely compete with the first movie. Next is 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Somebody says, will we ever be able to see your short films? I've actually done like 2 short films. Okay, well I've directed 2 short films. I've worked on various different short films. I even won an award for best score because like I need to stop touching my hair. It's like 1, we're cooking, and 2, I'm literally like Radio Rebel, you know? Now we're gonna add in the flour. We're actually gonna use this 00 pizza flour. It called for cake flour, but then I went to the store and accidentally got all-purpose flour. And then I was like, shoot. But then I was like, I feel like pizza flour would be better than all-purpose flour at least because... So continuing with the short film thing, the one that I'm currently working on for college applications, I will absolutely show you. If you want to watch the one that I did like a year ago, I can honestly put it unlisted and like link it in the description because yeah, I mean, it wasn't our best work, but it is what it is. The one that I'm working on now though, I'm really excited about. Okay, it's actually starting to look like cookie dough. Okay, let me see. Honestly, I didn't get that many questions, which is probably a good thing because I'm a really bad multitasker. So it's like the more questions I have, the less like focused I am on the recipe. So if you could meet one celebrity, who would it be? Wow, I'm just gonna have to think so long and hard on this. Pranks, I did not have to think long and hard about that. Nicki Minaj is just like always #1 on my list forever and ever. And there actually is a chance. I have tickets to the second leg of the tour. I went to the first leg of the tour and I had the Gag City lounge passes, which is normally where she'll do a meet and greet if she decides to. She ended up not doing it. The second time around, the prices were like a little bit higher. And so I didn't get the Gag City lounge because it was just like, I clicked on the ticket and then I went to checkout and I saw the price and I was like, oh, like, yeah, okay. So I ended up settling for like a lower tier VIP. This sounds so obnoxious, but like when I tell you I'm a barb, which like we already know this. Like if you're returning, like this is nothing new, but I didn't get lounge tickets. But then, so Nicki Minaj just Nicki Trivia on this app called Station Head, which is like a radio show. And the prizes are normally like tickets or upgrades or whatever. And it's kind of hard to win because, you know, there's like 5,000 people on at a time and you're trying to answer first and all of that. But the other day I was just like sitting at the couch and she was like, first 4 words of Roman Reloaded. And I was like, bang my shit bang. Like I typed so fast. And she was like, winner. Congratulations, Barbs for life with 3 E's, which is my username. I'll literally play the screen recording.
On the song Roman Reloaded, what are the first 4 words I say? Winner. Thank you. Winner is at Barb's with a Z, for the number life with 3 E's at the end, at Barb's for Life. Congratulations.
Yeah, then I contacted the account they're supposed to contact and all of that. Got all my information sent and all of that, and then they're gonna send me the pass on the day of. Probably because they don't want you to sell it, which makes sense. Not that I would, because like, I'm so happy about this free upgrade. Thank you, Nicki Minaj. Also, thank you to celebs. Love Nicki Minaj. Pedro, aka, I guess he's like the head barb. Which like, okay, congratulations. But he actually helps out with all like the prizes and stuff and contacting winners. So I'm like very appreciative. I feel like I could have had a better pronunciation on that. Yeah, somebody at the upgrade. I hope she does the meet and greet this time. If she does, I shall be deceased. So now I have a little baking sheet here and I put the parchment, like wax paper, whatever we're calling it, on there. And so I'm just gonna get this little scooper here and then put her onto the parchment paper. And then the really sad part after this is we have to let them freeze for 2 hours. And then now, just to make sure, like for quality control, I'm gonna taste the dough. Is there raw egg in here? I can't remember. I don't know. So I guess don't do this at home, but like quality control, you know what I mean? Okay, now we're gonna cover this with plastic wrap. Okay, now they're covered. So then the next step, we're gonna put these in the fridge. I don't know if I said freezer earlier, but like that's just not the case. So we're by the fridge now and we're just gonna, I hope there's room. Okay, yes. Top here. Then we're just gonna let those chill for 2 hours. So yeah. Okay, so in this bowl I put butter, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and milk. And now I feel like one of the most iconic parts, which is the color. And then we're just gonna mix that with the electric mixer and then we shall be good. That was all for the icing, by the way, because I just like didn't mention that. My mom helped me put the icing in a little piping bag. And then we have the cookies here. They're out of the oven. They definitely don't look perfectly circular. It's just like the homemade touch to it. But we're just gonna... The Olympic commercials are on in the background and nobody's turning it off, so just ignore that. Here they are. Let me film them up close, which like, in terms of visual, I give it like a solid 3 out of 10, and that might be generous. Like, you can tell what they're trying to replicate, but like, was it accomplished? I don't think so. They're definitely not bad. They're just like...
Your cosmic brownies would have been better.
Maybe. Like, they're good for what they are. Did I film an outro? No. So what are our conclusions? I think I did a good job decorating them, but that might be another story. But like, taste-wise, they tasted good. Did they taste exactly like the Lofthouse cookies? Definitely not, because I think there are some ingredients in those cookies that I just don't own in my house, and the average person does not own in their house. I'm talking like chemicals. Slay. But like, I would give myself like a 6.5 out of 10. And I had like 2 of these cookies. Did my family gobble them up though? They absolutely did. So that's the end of this video. That's the end of this journey, the end of the road. I will see you all next Friday. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that. Love you all.